What is happening, my noobs? It's your boy, the Noob. So, you know I'm a big fan of Isekai, but every now and then I like to read a manga that doesn't have the main character as the hero, the savior of the other world, the uber-powered character. Sometimes I like a little bit of a different story. Now, in the Isekai world, there's actually a bunch of subgenres where you have people who are just going out trying to learn things, or some people who want to meet all the different fantasy creatures. And the one that I want to talk about today is the subculture that I really love. The ones that only want to deal with cooking, with eating, with trying new meals. Ladies, gentlemen, and other noobs, I want to introduce you to the first manga that I found in this subcategory. It is called Isekai Omotentashi Gohan. I'm sorry I don't have an English translation for that, but I tried my best. See, in this story, your main character is not the hero. She is actually the sister of the hero. When the sister and our main character were just chilling at home, enjoying a meal, getting ready to have some dessert, something happened. It almost felt like an earthquake. And when the sister went outside, she was greeted by a different landscape and a whole bunch of people. You know, the usual isekai thing, blah blah blah, we've summoned you. But here's the catch. When they talked to the girls, they told them straight out, we summoned your sister. You were an accident. We apologize. The older sister was not meant to come along, but she did because she was in the house. So your older sister has nothing really to do. She tries to help out around the castle, but the maids shoo her off because she's a guest and the maids don't want to lose their job. So she gets very bored and she doesn't really have anything to do. It's not until one day her sister comes running back in from training, crying. Now she came back crying not because of the training, not because of the magical powers that she had to use, not for the fact that she had to eventually fight the Demon Lord. No, it was because she was sick and tired of the food. The food that they were feeding her was nothing like her sister's. She, even though she's an adult, she pretty much was acting like a spoiled child. Granted, I'm okay with that. But she wanted her sister's cooking. She wanted pudding. She just wanted food that she could enjoy. So the sister decided that she was going to cook for her. Now somehow, being in a magical world, their electronics are still working. Don't ask me how, I don't know, they don't really explain it, but, you know, magic. The sister starts cooking, and she makes food for her sister. Now, the thing I love most about this story is it's not only her sister who enjoys the cooking. Eventually, other people start to come around. You have her guard who has been assigned to her who starts taking an interest in cooking, and she starts teaching him how to cook. But eventually more important characters start to show up. Of course, we're in the human realm, so the first people she starts to notice who come around are people like the Knight Commander. He kind of drops in like an uncle, coming in for the beer and for the eating way late at night. You have the prince who is working with the younger sister, the hero, and she feeds him too, and he is amazed by the food that is being made there. And of course, stories start getting out, and eventually even the king comes around, and then the princesses, the little twin princesses, come around and they decide to find out about the food, and then eventually the queen gets jealous because everyone else is enjoying new alcohols and food, and no one invited her. Now, if you think that's the strangest part, she even gets a surprise guest that no one really knows about, but really enjoys playing with her. The Fairy Queen decides to come by for a visit. Each character is treated like family in this. That's the one thing I love about this story. A lot of these isekais, when they go to the different world, when they're reincarnated, a lot of the royalties kind of are stuck up. I really don't care about them. They're all about, I'm the ruler, you are the hero that we summoned, blah, 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 blah. Well, blah. In this one, literally everyone has to do something when they come in. They have to sit together. They're no longer king, queen, prince. It is just you. You're helping somehow. I mean, the prince has to clear off and set the table. You've got the queen who actually wants to learn how to cook, so the sister teaches her. The little princesses, I love how adorable they are, because when she goes to teach them about donuts, she puts them in little aprons, and it's so cute. See, this manga is really very wholesome. The whole point of this is not about adventure of seeking the demon lord and all that. Your main character is just a cook. She cooks for people. She enjoys the little taste of alcohol, of pudding, of making rice balls, stuff like that. And I find it comforting to know that these simple mangas do exist, because every now and then, even I, as an Isekai fan, get tired of adventures. So folks, if you want to have a little fantasy, but also have a side dish of rice and pudding, I would suggest you check out this manga. I am pretty sure you will enjoy it. Have you read any mangas like this? Are there other suggestions of food-related mangas that you might want me to check out? If you enjoy this manga, would you like me to suggest others that have a similar taste to them? I know, that was a pun. My bad. Anyways, folks, I'm the Noob. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you later. See ya.